Okay, now I think we're back. Whew. Okay. Hmm. Can't run off, but I found you again. Actually, I cheated with the link you gave me. You're good, Blackborn. Sorry about that. Yeah, my OBS decided it was just gonna wig out, and like all the little widgets on the side, like the little thing that it shows when okay, like the little thing, like the docs. That's what they're called. They're like the chat disappeared, the audio meter disappeared. I couldn't see anything. I don't know what was going on with OBS, so I had to restart it so I could actually see what the heck's going on. But yeah, it's back. It's back. It's all back. I'm experimenting with these brushes. Hmm. That's actually pretty dope. So I'm a bit curious, why are you streaming here right now? Is there something you can do here that you can't do on Twitch? Okay, so here's the thing. Alright, so this is why I'm doing YouTube and Twitch. I'm doing both. I haven't abandoned Twitch. Twitch, I will be streaming Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. On YouTube, it's gonna be Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. The reason why is because people are more likely to watch VODs on YouTube than they will on Twitch. Twitch is it's a good platform, but mass majority of, if I want to grow as a channel, I need to expand more, and YouTube is one of the best platforms to actually do that on, because people venture and explore YouTube more than Twitch. Twitch is more for like live streamers. YouTube is something that people can do when they're on their break or at work and they want to watch a quick video, and they can fast forward and rewind. They have more control over the video. It's it's overall like when it comes to growing a channel, I feel that YouTube is the best place to get started on. And Twitch is a good plus. YouTube should be, I'm gonna try to put a lot of focus into growing my channel on YouTube, and then the more I grow on YouTube, that's what will transfer over to Twitch. Yeah, see, like, people are more likely to watch VODs on YouTube than they will on Twitch. Because I do want to do artwork for a living, but I can't do that if my channel doesn't grow. So I'm trying everything, every little nook and cranny, because I tried Twitch and only Twitch for like a year. I gave it a fair chance. But now that I have, I feel it's fair enough to say to try something new, to add something, a little bit of a mix to it, see what I can do to expand my horizons. I really am a fan of this brush set, though. That it is actually giving me more freedom to explore different styles that I want to try out. I am going for like a gritty look for it. I need to find some grunge art styles on the internet to try to replicate. This is pretty cool. This is cool for doing hair strands right here. Cause say if I want to make a fatter strand, like maybe I want it to be fatter right here. Ooh, this is a dope ass brush. Look at that. I like that. I like that a lot. That is so... Oh my god, that is so dope. That is so dope. Hello, Raiko! If it isn't the Raiko-ness. So I gave... Okay, so that thing's not working actually. I don't see chat working in the... Let me see. Is that the pop out chat? Let me see. Aha! There we go. Let me see. That's a good question, actually. Put it this way. I don't stream on YouTube for the streams. I stream on YouTube for the VODs. When you stream on YouTube, the VOD gets uploaded automatically onto your YouTube channel. People are more likely to discover you on YouTube than on Twitch. When people discover you on YouTube, those people are more than likely to transfer over to Twitch to see what you're all about. But since I'm doing VODs here and doing a demonstration of what you're gonna find on my Twitch anyway, it's more of a you can actually see my streams here. But the difference is that on Twitch I am going to stream particular games. versus the kind of games I stream on YouTube. So on Twitch, I stream like a horror games, maybe some Dead by Daylight, yada yada yada. Versus here, I can go variety. I could go Pokemon, I can go Telltale, Batman, whatever, right? Because there is no expectancy. I think it's the term. They're not expecting a certain game. Like when they go on my streams, people are more than likely wanting to stay to see me play a certain game, a certain type of game. Here, who knows who's gonna find me, right? It's not gonna be just, oh, my audience. It's gonna be because it's here forever, and it's not like I'm, I have to be present for them to watch a VOD. No, it's here forever. Anyone can come in. The YouTube channels for everyone, for all audiences. But, well, maybe not all audiences, not for kids, because I curse. Yeah, it's gonna be more of a variety for a wider branch of audience rather than just horror game fans. Because when I was streaming on Twitch, it was hard, right? It was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stick to Dead by Daylight because horror games. I do like horror games, but I do get burnt out on playing just scary games all the time. So I'm trying to mix it up. Okay, so I'm gonna have maybe horror genre instead. So I have Back 4 Blood, Dead by Daylight. If VHS came out, I would play that, right? But on here, now that I've added YouTube, now I can go back to borderline being a variety streamer. Just, it's on separate branches, not branches, separate softwares, streaming softwares. It helps, a saved YouTube stream will still show chat on the side as it happened during stream. You do not need to show chat on screen, or as some do on Twitter. Well, okay, fine. I didn't know that. See, I'm learning too. That does help a load. That helps a load. All right, so basically, I mean, I could go full screen. I could do this. Or I could just stay in the art room. I could throw something in that box there instead of chat. I wonder what I would put instead of chat there. In general, because people can watch vids instead of being interactive on Twitch. Exactly. Yeah, like you said, it's easier to spread around here instead because more people are here. Exactly. Yes, exactly. So you get different variety of people on YouTube. And it helps me not get burnt out on streaming. Because I don't want to continuously play a particular type of game to maintain an audience. And also, I do want to draw other things other than my Webtoon. My Webtoon is my work. I love my work, but as like everything, it's like I love donuts. But you could always have too much of a good thing, right? It's like, I love donuts, but I don't want to continuously eat just donuts. I want to eat other things. I want to go out. I want to have, like, friggin' Mongolian barbecue. I want something else. I want some other stuff. I want some savory. I want omelets. and cat in the corner. But yeah, like right now I'm streaming my Webtoon, but Webtoon is going to be for YouTube. YouTube is Webtoon. On on Twitch is where I get to stream me drawing other things, like maybe it could be merch, it could be Wabu-chan again, it could be Millie, Millie the Mill Tank, it could be something brand new, something originals, I something other than my Webtoon. Just so long as I'm able to complete one page a day on YouTube, I want to be able to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, finish a page, move on. That's it. The same game genre. It's a burnout and is more stressful because if you're not growing as well as you want, it will give a streamer doubts. Yeah. Like, with me, I'm a special case when it comes to streaming. I'm not like most streamers because here's the thing. My goal, my dream is to get this Webtoon out. I do want to get this Webtoon out. That is why I stream. It is not for the games. So even if I do get burnt out on playing games, if I see like, oh, I'm not doing well, I would still be drawing my Webtoon, because that is ultimately my goal ever since I was in junior high school, was to get this story out. So it's like, even if Twitch shut down or whatever, I'd still be drawing this, because that's really what I ultimately want to do. So like, whenever I have the time to draw, I will draw. And if since I'm going to be drawing anyway, might as well stream myself doing it. That's it. It's like streaming just came as, a bonus for me. Like, I'm always going to be drawing this. What helped a load was your guys' support to be able to afford the hardware to making the Webtoon easier and quicker. Because now, like, look, before I didn't have that thing on the side on the left there where I have all the Webtoon pages organized right there, and to help me see what it'll look like on Webtoons. I didn't have that. I was over here doing math, trying to get to know, okay, what size canvas should I have? How many pages should I have? What quality should I make it? Yada, yada, yada. I hope so too, Raiko. I hope so too. This is what I advise for you, Raiko. Have you ever heard of Web Novel? It's an app. It's the equivalent to Webtoons, except it's for writing. If you want to write, I suggest that app. I would give it a little tasting, per se, and just do short stories. Like how Creepypasta does. Maybe shorter. So some of his Creepypastas are a little too long. But see how you like it. It's called Web Novel. Yeah, see, Microsoft Word. No. Oh, no. Look up, what was it called? LibreOffice Writer. LibreOffice. I'll type it out for you. It's free. It's free and it's better than Microsoft Word. Is it on PC or just on phone? Actually, I've never looked it up on PC. You could research that, but I have Web Novel on my phone. I don't write on it. I just read other people's stories. My story is long. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, if you wanted to you know, if you want to write something else and test it out, you could still do long stories on there. But I don't know how comfortable you would feel posting your story on Web Novel. I would definitely like look up do some research on Web Novel and see how comfortable you feel posting on there. And a lot of Linux builds. Yeah, it's a really good software. I prefer LibreOffice way more than Microsoft Word, because Microsoft Word, they flooded that shit with like a bunch of nonsense that they don't even need. It definitely feels like how Google is, where they just keep on adding these mechanics, these features that just convolutes it with stuff that makes it harder to work with. It's forced to post? What is? So I can bring it to a publisher? Yeah, then hang on to it. Yeah, if you're looking to just, do it the classic, get it into Barnes and Noble kind of thing, then yeah, hang on to it. Most definitely. Is it a teen audience story, or is it like fantasy? What kind of story is it? You prefer the old Word? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, LibreOffice is very like standard Microsoft Word style of. Does it force me to post my story? No, it's like old Word. It literally is just LibreOffice is a writing software. That's it. You save your work, and you can open your work, and it has features in there, to make writing easier for yourself, and that's it. Kind of like the old Microsoft Word. That's it. I can afford Microsoft Office, but you are right. There's too much bullcrap in it these days. I've been using Apache, OpenOffice, when I need to do some kind of Word or Excel function at home. Exactly. Yeah, no. Like I venture away. I venture away from Word as much as possible. Like modern Word, I should say. And I apologize for the delay. The delay on YouTube is actually one thing that I noticed that I just do not like. Fantasy mature. Ooh, so it's like some Game of Thrones stuff. That sounds interesting. Fantasy meets reality. Okay. I do have, like, okay, so Smoggets is I'm giving you guys a little rundown on what Smoggets is. Smoggets is actually it is a story that's aimed toward the teen audience, right? It's got a little bit of a stylized that appears to, it looks kind of like borderline like anime western style mix, and it looks toony, and the audience is going to be more teen. I don't want to be too kiddish, and I don't want it to be too drawn together style of mature. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like the next Cool World either. I want it to be a little bit more on the serious side without it being too childish. The reason why is because, okay, so I wanted to be I guess the closest thing I could think of right now is Avatar, The Last Airbender. Notice how that one does look very toonish, but even though it's aimed toward a kid audience because it's Nickelodeon, and the maturity is like very watered down, its story holds up. But what shies a lot of people away from it is the first season and how childish it could be, how kiddish it could be. And I cannot count the amount of times where I have to tell a person, no, watch the first season. Once you get to the second season, I promise you'll like it, because it starts getting a lot darker. It starts getting a little darker, and then the story starts building up, and the characters start building up rapidly, like around the second season. I want to try to make it a little bit more like season 2 Avatar and onward, with a little bit more of a spice to it, to make it more of a teen audience, because that's one thing that they didn't do was there was no intensity between like what character's gonna die, what character's gonna live, yada yada yada. They didn't have that kind of intensity, and that's what's gonna be brought to Smoggets eventually. It does not have that vibe at all right now. But as the story does progress, it kind of gets a little bit more intense as it goes, but that goes along with the lore. I'm not going to spoil anything. So it's kind of like Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter, the first book was introducing everything, and everything was very hunky-dory, right? But as the books progressed, it started getting darker. Even the WB symbol at the beginning of every movie started getting a little grittier and darker. I need to start a document. I'm not ashamed to use the built-in WordPad. Kinda yes, but no nudity. Okay, gotcha. No nudity. What? Where's the spice, Raikou? Where's the spice? My book doesn't have much profanity, mostly because of the violence. Gotcha. That's exactly what I want to do. Each book gets darker. Yeah, exactly. Because as your audience watches your show, they're also getting older. Their taste is getting older too, you know. Though you could maintain the same the same style all throughout, like My Little Pony did. But even My Little Pony, the latest one, even they got kind of darker as the show progresses, while maintaining the level of audience, right? The same age group, which was, it felt weird. Now that we were talking about that, it's like, actually, I didn't think about that, actually. For those of you who have not seen My Little Pony and you're into cartoons, yeah, you guys are missing out. Just saying. Which is another show, like I tell people, no, if you are into cartoons and you're into the animation stuff, most definitely My Little Pony. And I am not even kidding either. I'm not even messing around when I say that. I've never experienced it. Well, you got a point there. Oh, this is a cool little... Look at that texture brush, actually. That's a pretty cool brush. That's a pretty cool brush. Romero's hair? What? That is cool! Oh my god. Since when? That's what I'm saying, is that it does get darker, but it doesn't get as noticeable. So it gets darker like around the T-Rick seasons, where they start putting a little bit more dark pigment into their color choices, like especially during the fight scene between Twilight Sparkle and T-Rick. The whole pigment, the color pigment, got darker, and they were getting ballsier with the imagery. So while maintaining an audience, you know, not surpassing a line that's drawn there, they were able to put in cartoon violence into their story. Oh yeah, but the Friendship is Magic definitely got dark here and there. Twilight Sparkle is the main purple one that's in the center of every single My Little Pony poster. Voiced by Tara Strong, who voices Raven from Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, and Bubbles, and the modern Harley Quinn. I say the modern Harley Quinn because she didn't always voice Harley Quinn. That was Arlene Sorkin, who originally voiced Harley Quinn. I'm over here just testing brushes. Don't mind me. Yeah, that is Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle is... Yeah, she's an okay character. I like her. She's cool. But the other characters that surround her feel more colorful in their personalities than hers does. She's the bookworm. You know, she's enjoyable in her own way, but Mostly when people say, oh, my favorite pony is this one, it is one of the friends. Mostly consisting of Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, or Rainbow Dash. I need to memorize these brushes because there are so many here. There are so many brushes here. Look at that brush. Squiggly brush. Oh. That's cool. I see there's a blue, white, yellow, pink, and an orange one with a cowboy hat on. Orange one is Applejack, pink is Pinkie Pie, yellow is Fluttershy, white is Rarity, blue is Rainbow Dash. I highly suggest, Raiko, that you watch that show. I mean, if you already watched the original one, you're well on your way because the original one is not not everyone's favorite. They really do like Friendship is Magic though, and I don't blame them. The animation style for Friendship is Magic is so freaking superior in my opinion. It's smooth. They use I believe it's Flash. I think they use Flash to animate the Friendship is Magic series. Does she shoot things? Which one? You mean the cowboy hat one? No, she's just really strong. She's strong. She's a earth pony. Like, she is the person, she is the pony in Rule 34. If they were to make human versions of her, she would be the one with the abs. Okay. Like, she'd be the one with the muscles. Another one, Rainbow Dash, she's the jock. And Fluttershy is basically your Hinata Hyuga, okay? Nah, she doesn't. Actually, the only one... Cannoli! Hey, welcome in! Yep, you're in the right place. That's how you know you're in the right place, Cannoli. How are you though, Cannoli? I've been on a huge Dead by Daylight spree lately. I've been doing better as Survivor. If not meaning to toot my own horn, I've been doing better. There are some games where, of course, I run into that one person who's probably been playing the game since the game came out, and they just freaking wrecked me. But I've been having better matches. That's how I know I'm in the wrong place. No! My channel's always the right place, Cannoli. Don't leave! I have been on a... Why? Like, okay, yeah, like, I noticed that you're, like, you're taking a break, right? Like, you do not want to play Dead by Daylight. What happened? Like, what did, DVD do to you that made you say, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm done for, like, the next 5 years of forever. Scattered grunge set. That's an acrylic. I need to remember where these are at, because I went and downloaded a brush set, and I kid you not, dude, like, so let me go to full screen here. Look at all these brushes on the left. Look at all these brushes on the left. Like, those are just sets. The thing down here, these are all the brushes, and that's under one section. All this, all this, all this, all these are just sets of brushes. All these are sets of brushes. Of like 50 brushes. So I am like, oh, I'm overwhelmed by this. So I'm all looking at all these different all these different things. Just collecting the free goodies. Yeah, but I hope that you come back, Cannoli. I would like to play some more games with you. So these are all acrylic. Okay, so yeah, grunge liner. Okay. Not bad. So if I... Okay. Anyways, game is just stale. Every match is the same. I only get an exciting game every once in a blue moon. I get a game where I need to try. Nothing gets fixed and the game is just getting boring for me. Okay. Yeah, which is why I noticed that a lot of killer mains on YouTube are just going to like Survivor matches, and then they have that one craving of, yeah, I'm gonna play killer. Survivor is no different in that regard. For you. I don't blame you. I understand, and because I don't like. For me, I'm not burnt out on Dead by Daylight yet, simply because I just started getting into Dead by Daylight. I just started. Cannoli has been playing that game like, I would say 2 years, maybe more, before I decided, oh, I'm gonna play this. Start playing this like crazy. Most definitely, I would only play with friends too. Like if I play solo, I shy away from killer myself. Here's how I feel. This is me personally. I feel more terrified playing as killer rather than playing as survivor. I feel less pressured playing as survivor. And I don't know how to feel about that, being in a game where you can play as killer versus playing as a survivor. You would think that, playing as a survivor, you would feel that more. No. I mean, as a newbie going in, you think that would be the case. No, it's the other way around. Putting up with a broken game, playing with friends is fun, sure, but I'd rather play a functional game with them instead. I would play a game with you, Cannoli. I saw you playing like a fighting game the other night. I was like, ooh, I would love to play that game again. And I was like, the only thing that keeps me away from downloading it is because it takes a day and a half to freaking download. I was like, gosh, dang, dude. It takes up all my space. And it doesn't compute. It's like, it's just a fighting game. It's a side-scrolling fighting game. How is this taking up so much space? And then I thought about it. It's the cutscenes in the crypt. Oh my gosh. Dude, it is the only game for me that gives me an adrenaline shot. I hope, man, I hope that Evil Dead and these other games that are coming out all at the same time give them a run for their money. Oh, you bought Soul Calibur 6, nice. Oh, that was nice of him. Yeah, 109 gigabytes. Yeah, it takes forever. The one thing that's broken about Mortal Kombat, and I'll tell you about Mortal Kombat right now. So they had a tournament a couple years back of Mortal Kombat. They had a player literally spam stomp the stomp move with Shiva over and over, and no one in the tournament could do anything about it. He stomped his way all the way to the finals, and the people decided, we're gonna get rid of him from the tournament. But they didn't get rid of him from the tournament because of the stomping, so they say. They got rid of him because what drew the line was the name of his build was Netherrealm, why you do this? That's really what the thing was named. Netherrealm, why you do this? Or something along the lines of that, like, or Broken Netherrealm, or I don't know. Or Netherrealm fix this, something like that. It was along the lines of that. And they got rid of him from the tournament simply because of that. It's like, no, you guys should have got rid of him for spamming a move. Really? But, you know, like I keep saying in Dead by Daylight, if it's allowed, if the devs allow it, then, you know, that's... Don't blame the player, hate the game at that point. But it's like, you guys decide to get rid of him because of a name instead of how he got to the fight. He almost won the whole tournament. If they didn't get rid of him for that stupid reason, he would have won. He would have won 100%. Because that move is so broken and imbalanced that literally, like, there's nothing anyone could do about it. It's unblockable. The frame and trying to dodge it is like a needle. It's less likely you're gonna be able to dodge it. High quality assets take up a lot of room. Yeah, it could be that too. Whatever it is, it's like, damn, dude. I'm also thinking about getting the Mass Effect Legacy Edition on top of my 11 is Steam sale. If you're a fan of Mass Effect, if you're a fan of the original, I most definitely say get it. The reason why is because the stuff they didn't fix in the original, they fixed in this one. And I'm talking about as far as incomplete DLCs. They were rushed, especially in the third game. If you are a FemShep fan, is another reason, because they put the default FemShep face in all 3 games. So I was very happy about that. And what else did they do? Music that was missing in the original, like I said, in DLCs that felt incomplete. They were incomplete. I was very sus that, okay, I bet you money that this segment's got music now. I played it again. Yep. I was right. They did quite a bit of improvements. And only played 3 once. I played a lot of 3 simply because the multiplayer. I played the story twice on Mass Effect 3. Because they did install that other ending. Like the 4th ending. The second one was the best one. The second one was the best one. Everyone loved that one. Because, you wanna know why? Because the first one was terrible. And let me elaborate. When people saw the potential of how much money that the third one can bring, that's when the suits came in. And when the suits came in, that's when they started getting rushed. When the first one came out, the first one didn't do that well, right? That's why they had so much time to do the second one and get it done right the first, on release. That's just me being sus, but I guarantee you I'm right. Like, I could probably put money that I'm right. Yeah, we can find on Soul Calibur. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Glad they gave you a Liara DLC for 2. I know, right? Liara is, I keep saying to myself, Liara, if they made a movie, Liara would be the default romance option choice because of how much attention to detail they put into her character. It feels like they didn't do that much with, definitely not Ash or Caden. Thane was out of nowhere. I feel he was out of nowhere. Jacob, hell no. Who else? Who else was a romance option? Samara-ish is like that you could romance Samara, but you can't be in a relationship with Samara. Like, there was a lot of story, a lot of backstory, a lot of stuff going on with Liara. Miranda had a story, but it was not as developed. And plus, Liara's was there from the first game, too. So really, I would go off of the first 3, like Ashley, Caden, and Liara. And Liara most definitely trumps them all. Of 30-year-olds. I don't know about that one, but I guess I didn't research that. You said it, not me. Tally! That was the other one. Tally is a huge favorite. Tally is a huge favorite. Yeah, you're right. She was in the first one. And the only thing is that you couldn't romance her in the first game, which was very weird. They just decided, oh, we're going to make her a romance choice in the second one. I hope that Elden Ring has a character development story. I hope it's not just a throw your character in, okay, you're venturing around the world kind of thing. and there's not really any character development. There's more like just side quests. I hope they don't do that, because that was my complaint with Kingdoms of Amalur. Was that they kind of just threw you in there. You create a character and you just do things. Like, there was a story, yeah, but it wasn't like a well-developed, in-depth everything where you're like, you have a favorite character, right? Kind of thing. It was more like like I said, like they kind of just throw you in there. The jelly hour for tally. Oh, God. I actually made a story. I actually made a story of Mass Effect. I did a rerun where in the first game, because I did not like Caden, right? The first game, as Femshep, I had my Femshep date Caden, and then in the third game, I went full Netarare and freaking cheated on him for Liara. I'm not a fan of any of the human characters, to be honest. The only human character I liked was Kasumi, and she was she was not the best. Zaid was cool. If you want your typical main character development, most games do you won't get it. Yeah, it was funny is when I had Shepard make the choice to choose Caden, I already knew who I really wanted to be with. I was like, wait till the third game, motherfucker. Okay. You're right. I knew there was a character I forgot. She appeared on Mars and was like, James Vega is actually a good one. He even has his own anime. They actually put some effort into James Vega. I give him props for them. In regards to Elden Ring, you won't get your typical character development, is what I meant. Okay, that isn't how FromSoft tells a story in their games. I know, but I read George R.R. Martin's name in there, so I have expectations. Okay, Cannoli. It's coming from a Game of Thrones fan, so I'm like hoping that maybe, iffy, but maybe my hopes, a little glimmer of light. The closest to character development in that sense was maybe Sekiro. I haven't played. I have to play Sekiro, actually. I wonder, should I play Sekiro on Twitch or should I play that on here? I think that would be a Twitch game. Decisions. I hear a lot of good stuff about that game. I haven't gotten around to it. Lore of the world. He didn't write the story of the entire game and every character. Gah! Ah! No! Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do the bucket tool. I'm not gonna start that shit. I'm perfectly fine with the way FromSoft tells the story in their games. It's very well done, deep lore, but it is not spoon-fed to you. It's funny, I was about to read that as spoon-fed. You aren't this all-important character like in every other game. Oh no! See, here's the thing about George R.R. Martin cannoli, is that there is no such thing as an important character. There's no such thing as an important character. Like, the character that you think that is important and that has this plot bubble ends up dying. And you're like, what? Like that was what made Game of Thrones so popular. Was that they're like, what? How? What's gonna happen without that character? Wait, why? Why would they? No, it's not gonna go anywhere now. Where's it gonna go? What's gonna happen? What? And then, you know, all this controversy starts coming up. And then then they surprise you with a bunch of stuff. So, you know, I mean, it'd be a shocker, but you know, even though it is an unlikely thing that they do so, but they could set it to where, like, I don't know, where if your character dies, I mean, that would be pretty cool. If your character dies and you play as a different character kind of thing. Hell, even Fallout had a mod where that happens, where if you die, you take over one of the characters in one of your bases. You are putting way too much weight on George R. R. Martin work as an influence in Elden Ring. I guess so. I mean, this is coming from someone who doesn't play a lot of FromSoft games. I almost said Neversoft. FromSoft. My god, I haven't heard from Neversoft in years, yo. What is that, Tony Hawk Pro Skater shiz? Your Sekiro worth it? That's a question for Cannoli. He's probably gonna say, yeah. Cannoli loves those FromSoft games. Told ya. Only From Software game I've ever played was a Togi. I never even heard of that one. DS123 and Blood Souls. Blood Souls? You mean Bloodborne? Hey, Duck! How you doing, Duck? Sekiro has great world exploration, and the combat is extremely satisfying. It all depends what type of game you're after in the end. Yeah, I do want to play Sekiro. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna try that game because I have it. You gifted it to me last year for my birthday, actually. That was last year. I have yet to play it though. I'd probably go with what Cannoli's saying. Yeah, if you played Mass Effect games before, like Mass Effect games, the legacy is good for nostalgia reasons. Like if you're a huge Mass Effect fan, I'm talking like huge, right? Like me. I went and got the Mass Effect Legacy Edition. I got that brand new. I rarely get games like full price like that, you know, but because I was a huge Mass Effect fan and it's been a while since I played a Mass Effect game, I went and got it. But yeah, like what Cannoli is saying, like if you already played the game and you're looking for something new, yeah, exactly what he said. Exactly what he said. Um. Oh God, you did, Cannoli. That's right, you did. No, you did. You did. I haven't played Arkham Knight either. I haven't played Arkham Knight either. I think the issue with Arkham Knight, why a lot of people haven't played that one, is because they went and released the final segment of their game on the next gen consoles. I don't think they released them on 360 like the other two were. Oh, there you go. Here's the thing about me. When it comes to Sekiro, reason why I really want to play it is because I hear that it was originally supposed to be Tenchu, and I was a huge fan of Tenchu. I was crazy about that game. So what I heard that it was originally supposed to be a Tenchu game, but they reskinned it into Sekiro for reasons that I do not know. I really wanted to play it because I was really good at playing Tenchu games. Hold on, I'm messing around real quick. Hold on. This is the original way I did hairs. I was just playing around with the brushes just now. I wasn't really doing like the final, like the way I was initially planning on making her hair. I got really excited about the brushes. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and get rid of. Where is it? You. Okay. So that's really like this. And then I make another layer, clipping layer, boom. And then from here is when I actually add the detail where I could, you know, actually get the texture the way I want it down. So if I want to do that, like let me see how it looks. See, now I can add texture. Rather than the way I did, I was all doing strand by strand earlier. Right. It was this one. Which is nice and all, but just for timely purposes, just I go with like the flat and then I add texture afterwards. Which that looks cool. But let me see what the other one looks like. Tenchu? You don't know. Look up Tenchu. It's not on Steam either. You have to look it up on Google. The latest one was Tenchu Z, I believe, and then they just stopped for reasons unknown. I was upset to hear that Sekiro was going to be a Tenchu game. And then they said, nope, we're not going to do this after all. I was upset to hear about that. Okay, what about the old hair strands I had? See, these are the old hair strands that I had. And here's Sakami's. See, what's cool about Sakami's, I could just do lighter in some parts and darker in others. Sakami's isn't bad. I like Sakami's. That looks pretty dope. Hey, it's Shamity! Yeah, it's a stealth ninja game. See, I love those ninjas. I love those ninjas. How are you doing, Shamity? How are things? Hmm. Multitasking. What you multitasking?
Do you know about what time?
Finish Avatar and stuff? Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh, another bad thing about well, it's not really a bad thing. It's a thing that the workaround is YouTube's a lot more harsh when it comes to DMCA. So yeah, the music that you're listening to, that's the reason. You got some like questionable decisions in music, but that's why. Do, 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 do. That would explain. Yeah, that's the reason. The reasons that we're here. I'm actually gonna get rid of this. And then there we go. Yes, it is. It's the same people who made Dark Souls, so yeah, expect difficulty. do 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 do. Yeah, definitely. Sekiro is definitely for the players who love challenges. If you're not a fan of difficult games, then yeah, probably not the game for you. Yeah, Dark Souls is pretty hardcore. I was not really a fan of Dark Souls. I mean, I was playing the second one at the time. I haven't played the third one yet. But the second one, what turned me off from it is that um, the mechanics. It's mostly the mechanics. I was not a fan of the way the controls were. I was not a fan of. Like, there was nothing driving me forward to play the game. For me, I was just thrown into this world full of characters telling me about effigies and whatever and whatnot. But there was like nothing story driven. And if there was, it wasn't told well, in my opinion. Oh, I'm shaming you. I'm shaming you. Reading items, yeah, and I'm not for lore like that. That's what I like. Even like, okay, anything that has to, yeah, anything that has to do with me having to go find documents, read up on stuff, and not really showing me the story. You're telling me the story, but I'd rather you show me the story, right? Not like Dead by Daylight. Oh, well, in this story, Freddy Krueger is here for this reason. It's like, yeah, but you know what would actually be better is if you showed me, not tell me through font. And that's just me. It's like same thing with League of Legends and Overwatch, right? It's like, yeah, sure, you could tell me their lore, but with the times you actually show me, it's freaking phenomenal. So I'd rather you show me. That goes with everything. It's like I'd rather have a visual storytelling rather than, because at that point I'd rather read a book. I'd rather read a book at that point. The only thing is that, okay, well, you have something to offer as far as gameplay. Sure, I'll play your game. Overwatch, it is just a shooter. I'm not really a fan of arena shooters. And League of Legends is a MOBA. I'm not a fan of MOBAs. Dead by Daylight has something that I can actually back. I'm a fan of their game, as buggy as it is, as wonky as it is. It's still fun. It has its fun moments. I can get into it. But that's what I play it for. I don't play it for its story. How you doing, Crazed? I didn't have issues until a few bosses in. Not sure if you would have a hard time or not. He probably would. If anyone that's not used to a hard game or any like Soulsborne games are probably gonna have a hard time. Like, Okay, here's two examples of games that have similar mechanics, but like they're very Soulsborne-y in their own way, but they're not from Soft. Is Jedi Fallen Order and Kena Bridge of Spirits. Both have phenomenal storytelling. Actually, screw that. I want to say that about Jedi Fallen Order. Erase that. It's Star Wars. I'm a fan of Star Wars, so I was like, okay, I feel like a Padawan, more like a Padawan, a beginner in this world full of familiar stuff. It's not necessarily the story, it's the universe with Jedi Fallen Order. With Kena, it's the story and the universe. And you have the game that has a very interesting way of fighting bosses. it's Soulsborne. Easier in a few ways. Dark Souls is, in my opinion, one of the easiest Soulsborne games. Ooh. Almost did a spit take there. Yeah, I had a rewind there, Chamity. Sekiro has an entirely different combat system than Dark Souls. Yeah, from the looks of it. It even has a stealth mechanic. So it feels much different. Might be easier or harder for you, not really sure. Here's the thing about Sekiro. Let me tell you about Tenchu and Sekiro, okay? Tenchu. I play Tenchu games. So from the looks of it, Sekiro, it looks like it would be easier if you were to stealth the game. But you have to know how to stealth the game. That's the problem. With Tenchu, that was the case. If you go head on with villagers who are or soldiers, you're gonna have a difficult time versus just stealthing the game. So that if it follows, if it follows that same ritual, that would be the case for Sekiro. I'm not sure. I haven't played Sekiro. Cannoli would be the one to confirm that, if not, if so, or if not. Yeah, because Dark Souls is like, the Soulsborne games are not the kind of games where where most adventure games where you're just running and you're slashing and slashing and slashing, like Devil May Cry, right? Or Bayonetta. It's not about that. With with Dark Souls, most definitely, and Fallen Order and Kena, you have to know when and when not to attack. If you do not know how to time bosses' attacks, or know when to time your own, or when to dodge, you're going to have a much more difficult time playing the game. That's my honest opinion. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I guess stealthing might make it easier. You can stealth kill a few bosses, but I would know I hate stealth. So I never really made use of it. The plot thickens. I found in Shamity's theme. The game you redeemed, it was Pokemon Reborn, correct? I'm just updating the list. Yeah. Pokemon Reborn. I guess I'll get Mass Effect now and wait until you play it, Mr. Cat, because you'd be more sneaky like a cat in Sekiro. Maybe. Don't give me too much credit now, because I've never played Sekiro. Sweet. There we go. Oh, come on now. It feels so weird. Okay, I have to speak out finally. It really does feel weird being here on YouTube. It feels so weird. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a run of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond here on YouTube. We'll play it, have fun with it, and it'll be here on YouTube forevers. For $5? What? What's glossified? What's this? What incarnation? That's interesting. It's a little effect. Oh! Andromeda! Oh no! Well, the music is appropriate to speak about Andromeda right now. That's all I have to say about that game, is that if we were to start talking about it, the music's very appropriate. It's almost as bad. You know what? No, it's as bad. I know it's as... No. Is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It is as bad as the second season from Basilisk. It is horrendous. I liked it, but didn't Shazam it. Yeah, it's bad, dude. Well, the last song was Twitch and Shout. That's what it's called. You're missing out, Crazed. Put it this way, if you're a fan of Naruto, you most definitely will like Basilisk. Basilisk is like Naruto for big boys. Even mentioning Naruto is like an insult to Basilisk. I know you like Naruto, but I have to say, dude, like, in comparison, like, okay, so Basilisk is about, it's ninjas, and ninjas that can do ninjutsu, and that's pretty much the comparison. That's it. But, it has a Shakespearean twist in it. It is a tragedy story, so you need to brace yourself. It's really fantastically written. Hmm. I'm trying to figure myself out in this dang thing. Um. No. I'd still want to play Mass Effect 1 over Andromeda. Oh my gosh. Fun fact though, like I actually I angered a GameStop employee simply because I said I didn't like the game. Like he literally came from around the desk to talk shit, and I was like, are you seriously arguing with a customer over a damn game, dude? Come on, bro. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is not happening. This is so freaking goofy. Cat versus GameStop employee. It's the fight of the century. I know. It was so freaking goofy. It was a circus, dude. It was a circus act. I know I wasn't cussing. I was just looking at him like he was stupid. That's all. Sometimes all you have to do is just look at them like they're freaking idiots, and eventually they'll feel like one. That fool obviously forgot he was on the job, I guess. Majority of the stream here was me trying to figure out a style. I was just experimenting brushes. Debating on it, it's fine as long as they aren't cussing all of a sudden. No, even when they're debating on it, it's like, it's depends on how their tone, right? If they're debating and saying, oh, well, you know, and being reasonable with their arguments, like, for example, well, what did you like about it? You know, and then they answer so and so. It's like, really? Well, in my opinion, it was better than the last game because the last game had this, and then, you know, it kind of have a reasonable discussion about it. don't be like trying to shit talk and put down the customer. For one, a customer on the job. You're on the job, you talk smack to a customer on his opinion, like straight out, right? It's like and by here's the thing, is years later now, it's like not even an opinion anymore. It's like, no, everyone is on consensus. That game fucking sucked. That game sucked. And then, you know, he's over there. You know, he's over there and he's like, I remember this one time I talked. He probably doesn't even remember, but, you know, if he does, oh God, you know, he probably wants to repress it because, dang, dude, he was wrong. He was wrong. He was wrong. It's like there are some times where they say, oh, opinions are like, you know, it's just an opinion. No, there are some opinions that are so out there that it's just like, no, your opinion is wrong, flat out. Merge layers, make a mask. I didn't even finish it, sadly. Paid full price for the... Damn! Even Craze didn't finish the game! And Craze is like, he's one of those guys that he starts a game, he finishes it. Majority of the time, from what I've seen. I've never seen him not finish a game. Don't worry, Crazed. On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they'll be back. I'll be on Twitch. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Ugh. That's amazing, though. I've had, let me see. I've had a 10-hour free trial for Andromeda, and I have 9 hours left on. Ooh, yeah. I have had this free trial for like 4 years. Thanks for the review, guys. Saved me $5. Oh my God, it's only $5. I'm so glad I'm drinking a gin and tonic right now. Oh, dang, video game donkey, no. And I pre-ordered days prior to the real. Oh, thinking about how bad it can be. Yeah, this is why that's why I don't. Okay, here's the thing, Crazed. Like, it's awesome you have, like, you know, a variance of taste and things. and you're very lenient to a lot of stuff. But here's the thing. It's time to have this kind of mentality crazed. When Mass Effect and other franchises like Gears of War and certain other franchises, when they say we're gonna do a trilogy, right, 1 through 3, and they finish the trilogy and they're done with it, right? They're done with it, and they decide, oh, we're gonna bring it back now. 90% of the time, it is going to be bad. Because at that point, it's not about the story. When they started the trilogy, they already had an idea from point A to point B, right? They had a plan. It was from point A, point B, point C, all the way to Z. They had a plan all throughout. They finished the plan. You cannot alter it. Once you're done, you're done. Come up with different stories, but they don't. They're like, oh no, we're gonna bring Neo back to life, Trinity back to life, and we're gonna just ram it up the ass. Kind of thing. But that's really what they do. It's like, no, we're gonna find some way, some reason, just for reasons, right? For reasons. We're gonna have this dead character come back to life, or what, you know, they start come up with strings to pull. They summon strings to pull in order to progress the story even further. And that is the issue with Naruto. That is with Boruto, right? Naruto, he didn't really have a plan after. It feels like he didn't have a plan after the Pain Saga. But then you have Naruto. You have Matrix. At least with like, my exception here is Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, right? With Lord of the Rings, it's a trilogy. They were done with it, and then he decided, I'm going to do The Hobbit, but he extended The Hobbit into 3 movies. Holy smokes, was it still good? Peter Jackson, I don't know, I was very surprised. He is the 10% of extending a universe that didn't need to be extended, but it was still good. Holy smokes, he is part of the 10%, Peter Jackson. Bleach, oh my gosh, yeah, Bleach, I think, was the Aizen arc. Once they were done with Aizen, they should have just ended the anime. Like, I'm talking the whole Rukia being imprisoned, that whole, which was so freaking dumb and Rapunzel-y and Sleeping Beauty-y. The princess! We must save the princess at the tallest tower! Well, The Hobbit was already a full book, and aside from the battle, everything else was in the books. Well, not Legolas. You know, and some, like, the female elf, he added some stuff in there. He added his own stuff, but it was still good. He worked it in there really well. Wait. I don't remember. No, was the female elf? I don't think the female elf was in there. I'm looking forward to the beautiful train wreck. No, it's not Matrix talk, Raiko. It's any trilogy that decides they're going to continue it after it's done, after it had its ending, really should just be left to be abandoned. Art is made to be abandoned. But yeah, I'm done with this page. I'm satisfied with this page. Kind of, actually. Let me add one more thing. One more thing. I always forget about her raps. I always forget about her raps. Thinking that. Art is made to be abandoned. Oh, I'm done. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I forget her raps every single time. Grand Theft Auto doesn't count because every single time they make a story, it's always something different. It's about a different character, a different story. It's not like it has a consecutive story all throughout. But like the ones I'm talking about are like Lord of the Rings, Matrix. There was one more that was a trilogy that I keep forgetting. Star Wars. Star Wars. George Lucas did a good job. He's part of the 10% too. Like he will finish it and then he'll go back and do a prequel, but it's about a different story all together. It's not like he continued it like Disney did. Excuse me, like Disney did, where they continue it and then they're like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna throw away the books, we're gonna throw away everything else, but we're gonna do our own thing. You could trust us. Yeah, sure, Jan. I'm like freaking Marsha from Brady Bunch. Sure, Jan. Art. Yeah, you're a pirate now, crazed. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a pirate, crazed. That's basically freaking Elizabeth from Pirates of the Caribbean when she found out she was a pirate. Oh wait, no, that was was it Elizabeth? No, it wasn't Elizabeth. It was freaking Will Turner. You're a pirate, Will. Elizabeth later became a pirate on her own, I believe. I could see you playing Sea of Thieves, crazed. You're the crazed pirate. Yarg! That's a game they need to just make a sequel for and just improve upon it. And if that game had a private server option, I would play it more often. Dude, like seriously, Raiko. Seriously, Raiko. Watch 5 minutes of Boggle. Yeah, no. Save your $5. Go buy a good indie game. It's pretty bad when you could just go play an indie game and it's gonna be better than a game that comes from a multi-billion-dollar company. God. That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel about poor Ruby. Like Rooster Teeth has no excuse not to make a really good anime. They have bucks to give artists to make an actual, like a good series, and they just don't. I blew up the ship. I mean, I'm not surprised. You blow up everything! Why don't you call yourself the Craze TNT or something? You always blow me up! Instead for $9. Oh, good. Actually, on I didn't announce it yet. I announced that Enchantity bought it for me, but on Thursday, I think I'm gonna play Fatal Frame Blackwater, guys. Craze the Seahawk. Who's Seahawk? Please tell me that. Is that Waterworld? Is that Waterworld? To your Mermist? Oh God, no! Oh God! Yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about. Why are you like this? Oh my gosh, you're like, explosives are supposed to be red. It blows up a white explosive and Back for Blood later. Actually, no, it was a red explosive in Back for Blood. That's right, and I was like, hey, it was red! Why are you blowing me up? Why are you blowing me up? Yeah, on Thursday I'm gonna be doing Fatal Frame Blackwater. But yeah, I need to also come up with something to put at the bottom there. I think I'm okay. I think I will put fan art on the second box there, the big box there. For those of you who make fan art of me or the Smoggets, I will place there where the snow is falling in that box when I'm streaming on YouTube. I'll do that for you guys. I have some fan art, but not enough to post there, like a slideshow there. I could, but it'll be like, what, 4 images? I only have 4 fan art projects that people done for me and for the Smoggets. What game? Oh, Back for Blood? Well, here's the thing about Back for Blood versus Left 4 Dead is that it's also not very story driven. It's one of those games where you just you play it to have fun. But here's the problem with that, with Back for Blood, is that they don't provide enough content in order to do something like that. You need to be able to throw in something more than just pew pew shoot shoot, recover your compadres, pew pew shoot shoot, recover your compadres. And that's what the game is. There's not enough to want to grind in that game. And there's not enough to want to replay in that game. Once you're done with it, you're done with it. And like, if they should have added more characters, they should have added more. Just more. Overall, just more. Yeah, I'll never play those final 2 missions ever again. I'm done with those once I finish them, I'm done with them. I'd rather play the other missions. Here's the thing. I actually like Back for Blood more than Left 4 Dead. Regardless. Left 4 Dead has better characters, but by God, Back for Blood, the shooting mechanics are a lot more smooth. I love how it feels to shoot on Back 4 Blood versus how it feels on Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead is way more boxy, I guess. It's like, it doesn't fixate so much on like aiming. It's more like shoot everywhere and you kill stuff. very much more so than Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood, you actually have more of a accurate, a better aiming system, and the guns feel better. Like, I'll give Back 4 Blood this, in my opinion. I think it has better gameplay. But Left 4 Dead has better characters. Yikes, yeah. Oh, to be fair. It is an older game, to be fair. Yes, it is. But tomorrow I'm gonna be back on here, same time. But I'll be playing Pokemon. I'll be playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'll try to get things set up tonight to make sure everything works, because I have to stream that from the Switch, from the Elgato, make sure everything goes smoothly. And that's it. So tomorrow's gonna be Pokemon Day. And then on the next day is gonna be Fatal Frame, but that's gonna be on Twitch. And do not worry, the link will be on the Discord of where I'm going to be streaming every single day. So if you're not sure, oh, is he streaming on YouTube or is he streaming on Twitch? Just go to the Discord and the link's right there. I'll also be posting it on my Twitter as well. Your ending stream? Yes, I am done with the page. And that's it. Once I'm done with the page, I take a break. And then I do the next page tomorrow. Or hell no, I never Nuzlocke. Thank you, Raiko. And everyone, I hope you guys have a very good night. And in case I don't see you, Happy New Year. What else am I doing right now? If you guys are down to playing something tonight, I will be off my computer for a few hours. I do not know how long, because I gotta loan the computer to someone. But I'll make a little announcement on Discord when I'm back, and if you guys want to play, I don't know if Raiko wants to play Soul Calibur, or if anyone wants to play Dead by Daylight, I will be on tonight. Have a good one, guys. And you too, Craze. Have a good night.